All right, here we are again. This is opening up the mics here for, it's day 3 of the tournament, the final day, but it's day 2 of fishing with the 23rd annual Dare County Boat Builders Foundation tournament. Wrapping it up today out here. We're I think what time did lines come? Is it 3:30, Marty?
No, 2:30 today.
2:30 today. So, Captain, give us a quick rundown of how things have been for you today.
Well, things have been really good, and it was a really not great fishing. 21 billfish, all 38 boats fishing. However, it's a good competition. So if you're going to have a slow tournament, at least have a close tournament. And the fender bender went down off Hatteras, and folks that are listening that know, you come out of Oregon, some boats went up off Virginia Beach, and a few boats went due east. He went down there, but he caught 3 sailfish today. And on the strength of that, he won the daily prize and he won the overall tournament. And not only that, we had a prize both days, first billfish of the day on both days. You got 5 gallons of Pettit bottom paint from our Pettit display. You know how much that paint costs a gallon? $500 a gallon.
So that's not cheap.
No, and each day, he won yesterday. He wins $2,500 worth of paint. Puts out his baits this morning, catches the first fish today too. Got 2,500 more gallons. Now look, when you got a boat like that, that's a big prize. You know, and you bought the paint. So, and he won the tournament. But as we speak, he went in Hatteras Inlet and is coming up the Sound. Because you know the lay of the land. He's so far down there to beat it back against the northeaster would have been, and that's allowed within the rules as long as he's to the scoring table. Right behind him was local group, the Petties, and they were on the Waymaker, their new boat, their new Merritt sport fishermen that waltzed in here with a Florida-built boat and went head-to-head with the Carolina-built boats, and they had the same amount of points, but Fender Bender beat them on time. So both of those, that's your first and second place boats, all on release points. But a real sentimental favorite, Will Brown on the Trophy Hunter, was in third place. All he needed was not a blue marlin, but a white marlin or sailfish bite would have leapfrogged him to front, didn't get it. So he's our third place boat.
Got it. So that's kind of how the pecking order went for today, and for the overall standings of the tournament, correct?
Right, and we're here at Pirates Cove, and we weighed a 66.5-pound tuna yesterday, and then a 5-pound dolphin, and we did not weigh a wahoo. And there are cash and trophy for those meat prizes as well.
So, and there's so with all of that though, like, do we anticipate some meat being weighed today?
Yeah, I think so, because probably weigh a wahoo, I would bet, and I bet it won't be hard to beat that 5-pound dolphin. But let me tell you, we had a boat disqualify himself from a blue marlin catch today. I don't have all the details. I prefer not to mention him by name. But when a captain DQs himself, that's honor. Yeah, that's being honest about what happened, especially when there's big money at stake. And what happened was it was so rough, they couldn't hang on. I mean, not dangerously rough, but uncomfortable rough. You know the deal. And somebody probably started to fall down and someone else grabbed the rod, and you can't do that. So,
well, I mean, there's many ways to look at it. But again, you know, the honor there that you were just talking about is big. You know, to be able to come over the radio. They didn't have to, but he was like, got to DQ this fish.
right.
No other explanation needed, just DQ the fish. Simple as that. Well, Captain, we're going to check in with you again a little bit later. I see you've got your weighing team out here, ready to go. They've got their pens, their papers, their phones, whatever they need to do to help keep things going.
Their taser gun.
Gun. You never know. It gets crazy at the weigh station.
Yeah.
It can get crazy out here.
Right.
You might need some bouncers out here at some point, Marty.
Well, it does get crazy, but that's mostly in the Alice Kelly tournament. So.
Anyway, 23rd annual Dare County Boat Builders Foundation tournament, wrapping up day 3. I'm going to check in with the tournament directors and maybe some of the captains and some vendors here in just a little bit. But, yeah, we're going to go ahead and put this up online for you to hear right now. So, yeah, we'll check back in with the captain and the rest of the crew again in just a bit.